One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Raiders will get this season underway as toe meets leather. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ready, break. Jackrabbit.
Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job of contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened there.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. Plucks it out of the air. Knocked off his feet.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got the quick pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
Fires to the big fella. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run it from the gun. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On target. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB-designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scrambling away. Slings it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Makes the grab. It's Eakin. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, looking to pass. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Makes the catch. It's Eakin. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Williams. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, going to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Mayava. He rifles one deep down the middle. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, USC! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Going deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. for the first down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, USC 21, Texas Tech 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw again. Quick completion on the out route.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Williams. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
And the Red Raiders need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Back to throw, it's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. It's gone. It's a seam wide open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Trojans have moved it inside the 20. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
The give is to Williams. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside. Makes a grab past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Morton. Fires to the middle. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and you've already seen him make a critical mistake earlier in the ball game, and you're going to make more of it if you don't make your feet a priority. Just pause for a second. Steady those feet, get them quiet. Now I can make a more accurate throw.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack set him back, but they'll go for it here. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Morton. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Tempo in overdrive. fourth down. They'll throw for it. Looking for the end zone. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders. It's a running room. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Good timing on the quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And the Texas Tech offense will take over. 1st and
10. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Morton. The quick out.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds?
Quickly complete. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab, it's Eakin. Turning on the Jets. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the